these are the simplest ways to repurpose your YouTube content. If you're just starting out, you don't have time to pay for an agency, but you want to be able to get your face across every single platform out there. You don't just want to be on YouTube, but you know you've decided on why it's so important. So let me show you that let me show you that in exactly under 5 minutes right now. So firstly, if you haven't already understood this, YouTube is the core of your funnel when making content online on social media. It just makes sense because you're not going to be able to string together 10 different short form clips to make a YouTube video. Instead, what you should be doing firstly is make a long form YouTube video like this one right here, probably a little bit longer, more in the 10 to 15 minute range or above that. And what that allows you to do is if you're posting at least one long form YouTube video a week, again in that range, that allows you to make several short form clips. Now, you could probably make up to, 3 to 4 from a 10-minute video. If it's 20, you could probably get almost once a day. Now, the quality of the clips, of course, is going to be higher if you're able to get more clips out of a longer video. That's just how it works. So that's also why podcast content is very well recommended, which actually is a good segue. If you want to have podcast style content, there's two main things you could do here. You could either have the long form content and separate podcast videos, which is obviously the most ideal because you put in a lot more work firstly, and that allows you to really get more pieces of content out. And podcast videos will just be podcasts. You can post them on YouTube as well on the YouTube channel, no worries there. And then you also just repost the podcast to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that. And then you can take the YouTube videos and then make normal YouTube content and get clips out of both of them, which is easy. You can easily get at least 7 short form clips every single week. So then you're posting short forms every single day. Now, I know that was a lot I just threw at you there, but long story short, you would have to record a whole extra podcast video, which I don't think most people want to do. So I think the best case scenario really is just try to increase the length of your YouTube videos for your business a little bit. So for example, let's say you are a fitness personal trainer, and let's just say you're an online personal trainer, just to keep it nice and simple. So what you could easily do is make there's two options here. You could either have a actual demo with real clients, so maybe you're on a Zoom call coaching clients, and you could just show 20 minutes of successful coaching sessions and things that you've actually taught to clients. And then what we can do is we can, of course, get our clips from that. Or you could also do something like just a tips video of just a talking head, like you in your room, like I'm doing right here, right now, and just be like, tip number 1, here is how I do my this. Here is how I prepare my smoothies every single morning to have extra protein. And then you could also have like a workout segment. I don't know, I'm doing weird ass things at 4 a.m. right now in Hawaii, but at the end of the day, the point is you get your content down, you make the videos just a little bit longer so that you have more meat to start with. Again, YouTube's the top of the funnel. Then what we do is we can get about 7-ish clips from that. Of course, it depends on how much time you want to post a week, but I think for most people it's ideal to post at least once a day. So you get your 7 clips. You use a tool like Buffer, which is completely free, by the way. You take Buffer, and then you repost those clips across every single platform you need to. I think you can do up to 3 for free. We at our agency have a tool that we use that allows us to just post to every single software. It's free for all of our clients. Either way, figure out something that works for you. So there you go. You have TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts covered. You have obviously YouTube long forms covered, and then you have the optionality for podcasts. So there you go. In under 5 minutes, that is a strategy on how to repost basically every form of content from just using the exact same YouTube long form videos. Maybe we increase the length a little bit. Anyway, subscribe if you guys want more tips on YouTube strategy for your small business, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.